Right, so we've just finished our EBP session. We had nothing going on there. What I'm going to do now is get the hexcom. I'm going to try the hexcom, see if we can get any responses in that. So I'm going to turn that on. What I'm going to do is just grab this chair to eliminate any additional noises or anything. Money. So straight away we've had money come up. Obviously when I was doing the EBP session, I was basically asking if they worked here, can I have a cup of tea, a cake, that sort of thing. And the hexcom was coming straight up with money, which is fantastic. Do you want me to pay you to make me a cup of tea? I can pay you if you like. How much would you like to make me a cup of tea? I'll have to pay you in new money, centre. So we've had money and centre. No, I'm not sat in the centre of the room. Are you in the centre of the room? If so, we can debunk that noise. My camera operator's just bashed against the door. If you're in the centre of the room, is there any chance you can move that page or set off one of these bits of equipment? So at the moment it is quite quiet. I've got like a bug or something in it, but I can't see one. But it is still very warm. So yeah, it's coming up to, I think it's like 22:30 at the moment, time wise. So it is getting on in the evening, maybe a bit later. The spirits that are here, please come forward, just let us know that you're here. Can you make a bang? Can you copy this? That'll be me setting that off while I'm knocking on the table. That noise, my camera operator shifting. We are both currently sat down on chairs. Just to clarify, yeah, I just see that one knock sets it off. It is me. We can debunk that activation. It's me banging on the table. So that'll stop in a moment. Can you set that off? See how easy it was for me to do it? I only had to give the table a little tap. Can you set it off for me, please? It's a fly.
No, I think that.
Dust. Faint taps, like that sort of noise, like when you're tapping on very gently on a plate. Was that you that just made those two taps? Hopefully our B can record that. In that larder where you are, There's the same devices in there. You've got one of these balls that are in there. You've got one of those K2 meters in there with the green light. And up on the big metal tin pot, there's something called a REM pod. And if you go near it, a light will come on and it will go beep like that and make a beeping sound. So any chance you can go near any of them and set them off, please? So we've been here quite a while now. The place is very, very old. So the place is very, very old. You know, the first sort of building here, the first actual structure was in 1087, which was like a castle was here. Then the castle got demolished and another building, and then another building, and Hexagon was just a jewellery. I'm not wearing any jewellery. Do you want me to pay you with jewellery? That's what you bracelet. Give me a ring or something.
What?
Give me a bracelet or a ring or something. On your finger. No, not a torch, a ring or a bracelet. Come on, pay attention.
My stuff alone. Leave my stuff alone.
So, I have just robbed a ring off my camera operator. You said jewellery. I'm going to put a piece of jewellery right here on the edge of the table. Okay. And that's gold, that is. Would that be, I'm sure that's more than enough payment for you to come and make me a cup of tea and get me a cake. That's some good gold there. Do you not take payment in gold? Yeah, I think the bug has worked its way in here somewhere.
It's very slowly.
Oh, okay. So it's just been reported to me that there was something moving around. I'm trying to work out whether it's a bug or whatnot, but camera operator said it's moving very slowly. So hopefully in review we can try and work out what it is, whether it's dust, spirit, or a bug. Hopefully we can work it out. Like I said, look, I've still got, you said jewellery, and there's a ring right here, a gold ring. Look, right here. I'm going to place it down. Feel free to come and take it. So on the Hexagon we had jewellery come up. My camera operator's wearing rings and a bracelet and stuff like that. So I have very kindly robbed a gold ring. So hopefully we can use that to solicit some form of response from the spirits that are here. But at the moment we're not really getting anything at all. So it is very warm and muggy tonight. The spirits that are here at the moment, we're getting very little activation with all the visual stuff. We've had some candles going off tonight. We've had some stuff come up on the Hexagon. But the K2s haven't gone off at all yet. The REM pod hasn't gone off. So, Hexagon said jewellery. I put a gold ring down, and you still haven't made me a cup of tea. You haven't set nothing off. I mean, is 24 karat gold not good enough for you? It is real gold, I can assure you. And it's proper gold as well, yellow gold. So you wanted jewellery, I've given you jewellery. And now you've gone quiet. Suit. So we just had suits come up. Yeah, the ring would suit you. I mean, it's a plain yellow gold ring. It suits everyone. It will do you well. I just need a cake, or I need you to let me know you're here. Push the page over. Just push the ball over. Or in the pantry, go and set something off in there, whether it's the ball or the bread pot or something. Just let me know you're here and you actually want that bit of jewellery. Because if not, I'll give it back. Maybe do you want a bracelet instead? If I give the ring back, do you want a bracelet? Other than a ring and a bracelet, there's not really much in the way of choice of jewellery. Because I'm not wearing any. I've not got a necklace on or nothing like that. So I can't give you any of my jewellery, but I can give you this ring. Okay, so that makes no sense, that one. So it's just a Pluto, but the trouble is with these, there is some interpretation in with them, because it could even be like a delayed response or anything like that. In my personal experience with these, they can be very hit and miss. Sometimes you can get great activity with them and actually have an actual meaningful talk, if you like, word for word. Sometimes spirits try and select a word or try and find a word, and they can't find the one they want, so I don't know whether it's frustration or that's close enough and that would do, and they just put it out. So with like the Hexcomsy Ovulus, there is some interpretation there, just being honest about it. Come on, spirits. I know you can hear me, and I know you're here. You've asked for jewellery. I've given you jewellery. Might. No, might again. We had might upstairs as well. So I just asked, basically, as you know, it just might. Is that you might be here? Well, if you're telling me you might be here, it's obvious that you are here. Come and set off some of my equipment for me, please. I got told that the kitchen here is quite active, but you're not really doing anything. All I want to do is know that you're here. I'm not here to antagonise you or piss you off or anything like that. I'm purely here to talk. You asked for jewellery. I've kindly given you a gold ring. You know what I mean? You wanted payment. Gold, cash is king, is the saying we have nowadays. I know you guys used to trade a lot in gold and stuff back in the day, but now we say we have a saying, cash is king, and gold is expensive nowadays. I mean, with the amount that ring costs, when you was alive, you'd be able to buy a house with it. You'd be able to buy this place with it. John? Is that your name? If so, can you light up one of the visual things for me, please? So I know what's your name.
Sorry.
course, Bart. So is that John your name? Scan. It's not a scam, if that's what you're trying to say. I'm not trying to con you. It's a genuine ring, look. An actual gold ring. Can you keep... Okay, so that makes no sense, that one. So it's just said Pluto, but the trouble is with these, you've got to, there is some interpretation in with them, because it could even be like a delayed response or anything like that. In my personal experience with these, they can be very hit and miss. Sometimes you can get great activity with them and actually have an actual meaningful talk, if you like, word for word. Sometimes spirits try and select a word or try and find a word, and they can't find the one they want, so they just, I don't know whether it's frustration or that's close enough and that would do, and they just put it out. So with like the hex comsi ovulus, there is some interpretation there, just being honest about it. Come on, spirits. I know you can hear me, and I know you're here. You've asked for jewellery. I've given you jewellery. Might. No, might again. We have might upstairs as well. So I just asked, basically, as you know, it just might. Is that you might be here? Well, if you're telling me you might be here, it's obvious that you are here.